On Tyneside, whichever of these two gets through tonight will be fancied to go deep into the competition, but there is only room for one of them in the last 16. Big changes for both, so let's see who is better placed to rise to the challenge. Last year's runners-up against the 8-time winners. Micah Hamilton selected in the squad for a potential debut. Mr. Bob on the ball and covered really good ground here, finding Alvarez, Pope saves with his feet. And it goes the way of Manchester City. Newcastle just stood off Oscar Bob. Pope was off balance when making the save, but he did enough to deny Alvarez. Rico Lewis. Grealish. Support here from Kovacic. With a lovely little ball, they've worked it well, and he finishes flashed across the face of goal. Had to be tonight to pick a way through. Well worked, and it wasn't far away, was it, from Alvarez here. And the EFL trophy by 3-1. Couldn't put that one out. Isak comes clear with it, slips it through for Murphy. Might open up here for Newcastle. Not quite. Stop. Because having dominated the entirety, really, of the first 40 minutes, Manchester City were almost caught out here. First sight of goal of the game for the home team. Murphy's barely been in the game. Swiftly summoned, though, wasn't he, by Eddie Howe, with this game very much in the balance. And goes Murphy again. Joelinton. Strong surge from Joelinton. Cutting it back. Alexander Isak. Newcastle United make the breakthrough. It hasn't taken long in this second half. When a much move that started just inside their own half. Murphy played his part. Joelinton played a really big part. So difficult to shrug off the ball. And there was Isak perfectly positioned to do the rest. There were players between he and the ball here, and notably Rico Lewis, who stepped over it, and it's come back to cost him. Straightforward stage of the season with these 4 successive away games. The elder one happy about that. We'll see an even longer trip home if the scoreline stays like this. There's Grealish. Drifting in dangerously. Power in the shot as well, but Pope right behind it. Emotional return he had to his former club, AC Milan, last week. Good ball over the top, and it's almost opened up. Well, Mateus Nunes, all no way through. Murphy come under pressure as well. Joelinton did well to extricate himself from the situation. And now Gordon to go through the gears. Taking on Lewis, Akanji getting back to it. Phillips with him as well, but somehow it's Gordon that's come away with the ball. Does have support in the middle. Anthony Gordon, in the end, puts it straight at Ortega. By Akanji, Doku in space, able to take that touch to bring it under his spell. Well, Lewis, oh, and it's just a whisker away from Rico Lewis. Well, he was partly culpable, perhaps, in conceding the only goal so far. Rico Lewis determined to try and atone for that, and he was so close to doing so. So, according to Eddie Howe, handed the draw that nobody wanted in this round of the competition. They are so close now to rising to the challenge and to prevailing this evening as the 8-time winners of the competition. There's Nunes dispossessed. Anderson straight into the thick of things. Bruno Guimaraes can't find a way through. Joelinton looking to wrap it up as he tuck it on first time. Connected with power, but it's a relatively routine save for Stefan Ortega in the end. Just for a split second it opened up for Joelinton. And now one more attack. This is Rico Lewis trying to combine with Oscar Bob, as those two have done without reward really for much of the match. Good ball in by Bob, repelled decisively, emphatically by Lascelles. And that's the full-time whistle. That's victory for Newcastle United. A vital victory for Eddie Howe and Newcastle United. His first as a manager against Manchester City. Winners of this competition in 6 of the last 10 years.